The Battle of Towton, one of the bloodiest battles in English history. 28,000 men dead. The Battle of Towton, one of the bloodiest battles in English history. This battle took place on March 29, 1461 during the Wars of the Roses, a series of conflicts fought between the House of Lancaster and the House of York for control of the English throne. At the time, England was in turmoil. The country was divided, with many powerful nobles and factions vying for power. The Lancastrians, who were descended from King Henry VIII, held the throne, but their grip on power was tenuous. The Yorkists, led by Edward, Earl of March, had been challenging their authority for some time. The stage was set for a brutal showdown that it came at Towton. The battlefield was located in the north of England, near the town of Tadcaster in what is now North Yorkshire. The two armies were roughly equal in size, with around 50,000 men on each side. The battle was fought in a blizzard, with strong winds and heavy snowfall making visibility poor. The Yorkists had the advantage of the wind at their backs, which helped to drive the snow and sleet into the faces of the Lancastrian army. Despite the difficult conditions, the battle was fiercely fought. The two sides clashed repeatedly, with neither gaining the upper hand. The fighting was brutal and intense, with hand-to-hand combat and archers raining arrows down on their opponents. As the battle raged on, it became clear that the Yorkists were gaining the advantage. They had managed to outflank the Lancastrians and were slowly pushing them back. At this point, the Lancastrians attempted to retreat, but it quickly turned into a chaotic rout. The Yorkists pursued them relentlessly, killing thousands of men as they fled. By the end of the battle, it is estimated that as many as 28,000 men had been killed. The exact number is impossible to know for certain, but it is clear that it was a devastatingly bloody conflict. The Battle of Towton had significant strategic significance in the War of the Roses. It was a decisive victory for the Yorkists and helped to establish Edward, Earl of March, as the rightful King of England. The Lancastrian forces were severely weakened, and many of their key leaders were killed or captured. The impact of the Battle of Towton on the city of York was significant. York had been a Lancastrian stronghold, and the battle was fought on its doorstep. The city was badly damaged, and many of its inhabitants were killed or displaced. The victorious Yorkists punished the city for its loyalty to the Lancastrians, and many of its citizens were forced to pay heavy fines and taxes. Despite this, the Battle of Towton had a lasting impact on the people of York. It became a symbol of their resilience and determination in the face of adversity. The city's motto, Eberacum, which means place of yew trees, was changed to Ever Towton in honor of the battle. In conclusion, the Battle of Towton was a pivotal moment in English history. It was a brutal and bloody conflict that left a lasting impact on the country and its people. The victory of the Yorkists helped to establish their claim to the English throne and paved the way for the reign of Edward IV. For the people of York, it was a defining moment that would shape their city and their identity for centuries to come.